totally believe that we all can live the life that we desire, the life that we want, perhaps the life we dream about, rather than year after year settling for less and living life in default mode. It's our insecurities that draw what we do not want to ourselves. And based on those insecurities, we get to learn, we get to decide what to do, and we get to move forward with the best version of ourselves.
And Rhonda, I'll add that there's some people that I know I've come in contact with, and it appears and sounds like you've come in contact with, where what you're saying makes complete sense to them. Definitely makes sense to you and I because you and I have come through on the other end and we're not fearful of the mirror. Or better yet, we're not hesitant to look in it, where maybe there's a point in time we were, or there's a number of people who aren't. But there's some people that will counter and they will say that, you know what, Trent, I hear what you're saying. You know what, Rhonda, I love the example you gave. But that person in the mirror, I'm afraid of that person, right? That person in the mirror is an ugly person. Maybe not physically, right? Maybe more so internally. I'm not ready to say that I'm the problem, or worse yet, I am not the problem. The problem is the trains of the world. The problem are the Rondas of the world. The problem is the world itself because I'm perfect. Everyone should settle for me and everyone should compromise themselves for me. And when I look at what they're going through, it is many times difficult, at least for me, to maybe engage with them in that way just because, to your point, you can hear the insecurity, you can see the insecurity, but getting the mirror to turn around and have them face it is tough. Have you experienced that as well with maybe some of the people that you work with or that you have observed?
Yes, um, they're deathly afraid to look in the mirror. Never mind say, hey, I like you, or name three things that you got going for you. They're really good, though, at looking in the mirror and finding their faults, finding their foibles, finding their imperfections. We are whole, perfect, and complete just the way we are. We are perfectly imperfect. That's the bottom line. We're magnificent beings. And when we understand that, when we identify that, and when we choose to be the magnificent being that we are, we will radiate such brilliance that not only will we like ourselves, we'll respect ourselves, we will esteem ourselves, we will appreciate ourselves, we will love ourselves, uh, and we will be aware of who we are. And that is exactly what we attract. Like attracts like. Everybody's opposites attract opposites. Opposites attract. Yeah, they really? Okay, maybe. I think they do in some cases, in my own personal situations. But we don't stay together that long. Okay, we don't stay together that long. And like attracts like. So if you want love, be love, exude love. I have had not one, several clients. I said, well, what do you want out of a relationship? Whether it's a heterosexual, same sex, this is what they want. They want someone who doesn't treat them as badly as the person that they're with. And that's exactly what they'll get. I said, could you turn that around? Could you list for me three qualities that you'd like in a spouse, in a partner? Hard for them. Hard. I said, well, think if it was you, if it was you choosing you, what would you want? Hard. Can't do it. And that is the danger. That is, you have decided when you don't decide. When I ask someone, what do you want? Um, I don't know. Okay, well, what don't you want? Okay, yeah, getting a little better. Okay. What do you want to change? I said to a client recently. Oh, I want to change my job. I want to change where I live. I want to change my health. Well, what don't you want to change? I don't want to stop smoking. And this had nothing to do with, with the issue of smoking or the issue of health. I said, okay, so you know what you want to keep, but these are the things you want to change. So, and in a lot of times, I mean, I'm not going to judge others. Okay, if you like smoking, smoke. I have no right nor obligation to tell you what to do, to choose for you what I think. I invite a lot of people to do something that will be better for them, but it's still their choice, whether they do or not. So it's a it's not even a fine line. It's so distinct. Look in your mirror and have a conversation with yourself. Look, take out your cell phone. How many are we on the phone or not? So much of the day. Okay, turn that phone around so that you're looking at yourself and have a conversation.